This is CTC News with Wesley Qatar, broadcasting from Sint-Eustatius, Dutch Caribbean. Sponsored by UTLNV, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Duggins Shopping Center.
It's Wednesday, October 24th, and this is CTC News broadcasting live from CTC Studios with Alicia Ridan filling in for Ms. Wesley Qatar. In tonight's local headlines, Custom Officers top finalists in course, Island Council wants higher compensation. More on these local headlines after a word from our sponsors.
How to prepare for a hurricane. Plan ahead. Learn how to cope with disaster by planning ahead. Hurricane season starts from June 1st and ends on November 30th.
Know what to do when a hurricane watch is issued. Listen to your local radio or TV station for up-to-date storm information. Prepare to bring inside any lawn furniture, outdoor decorations or ornaments, trash cans, hanging plants, and anything else that can be picked up by the wind. Prepare to cover all windows of your home. If shutters have not been installed, use plywood. Tape does not prevent windows from breaking, so taping windows is not recommended.
CTC News, sponsored by UTLNV, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Duggins Shopping Center.
And now our local headlines. Custom Officer Lanisa Hodge and Rynek Ortela are the two top finalists in a 2-year course at the tax office. The two finalists received their stripes and certificates on Tuesday evening, October 23rd. The group started classes on December 1st, 2010. A majority in Bonaire's Island Council is in favor of increasing the financial compensation that members receive for their role as Island Council members. The members all agree that the financial compensation received by Island Council members on Bonaire, Sint-Eustatius, and Sabre for council work isn't in line with the responsibility they shoulder. The proposal was put to a vote and adopted by the majority. In regional news, Haitian kids in school again thanks to Aruba. Intensive monitoring of budgets continue. More than 1,000 Haitian children can go to school again thanks to Aruba Red Cross. The Red Cross organization assisted with the reconstruction of 2 schools since the devastation of a major earthquake in 2010. Together with Haiti's Red Cross and the Netherlands, work began on reconstructing 2 schools. The schools were made more resistant to future earthquakes or other natural disasters. The Kingdom Council of Ministers will continue closely to monitor the financial situation on Curaçao until compliance with the budgetary instruction. The budget is currently not up to standard, said Spies. The budgetary adjustment has not yet been submitted to the Parliament, and the reform is in healthcare and the pension scheme have not been implemented. For that reason, the CFT still expects that 2012 would show a deficit that will increase to 400 million guilders in 2014. In international news, Second Chamber approves plan to amend Constitution. U.S. that signs SOFA for Caribbean islands. SP asks about oil spill on Stasia. More on our regional news after the break.
In everything we do, there is a risk, and many times our eyes are caught up on the prize. But even though there are risks, there are many ways we can protect ourselves. Be wise with the choices you make. Be smart and protect your choices. Protect yourself.
Oh my yeah, I'll be there, girl, you know I care, girl, 'cause it's love that we share. I will stay within the
CTC News, sponsored by UTLNV, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Duggins Shopping Center.
The second chamber of the Dutch Parliament approved on Tuesday the law proposal to amend the Constitution to incorporate the constitutional basis of Dutch public entities Bonaire, Sint-Eustatius, and Saba. The actual change to the Constitution will take place in or after 2017. The change to the Constitution will be implemented after new elections of the second chamber in 2017 and only if the majority of the new second chamber at that time votes in favor of the law proposal for the second time. A number of parties in the second chamber indicated during that debate that they did not want non-Dutch nationals to have indirect voting rights for the first chamber because they are not allowed to vote in their island council elections. Parliament also approved on Tuesday a law proposal to amend the penal code of the public entities to broaden the possibilities for justice to punish forced marriages, polygamy, and female genital mutilation. This law proposal, which also serves to adapt the Dutch Penal Code and the Code of Criminal Procedure, was approved. The United States and the Netherlands signed an agreement Friday that will allow the U.S. military to continue exercise and other activities in the Dutch Caribbean. U.S. Assistant Secretary of State for Political Military Affairs Andrew J. Shapiro and Dutch Ambassador Rudolf Bekink signed a new U.S. Kingdom of the Netherlands Status of Forced Agreement, SOFA, at the Department of State on October 19. The 5-year agreement expands and builds upon the success of the previous 2005 agreement and will facilitate participation by the U.S. military personnel in joint exercises and training activities, ship visits by the U.S. Navy, and other cooperative activities with the Royal Netherlands Armed Forces in Aruba, St. Martin, Bonaire, Sint-Eustatius, and Saba. While Curaçao is not currently covered by this agreement, the agreement does allow Curaçao to join at a later time. The agreement has already had a positive boost for our islands. The Socialist Party in the second chamber of the Dutch Parliament wants clarity from the Dutch government about the recent oil spill on Sint-Eustatius. Van Gerven wanted to know which environmental safety regulations requirements Statius Oil Terminal New Star has to comply with. Van Gerven wanted to know who was in charge of supervising the making sure that New Star complied with all the rules and regulations and how often has been checked in the last 2 years. He also asked if there were possibilities to relocate the oil storage facility. Our 3-day weather forecast for the islands of Statia, Saba, and St. Martin coming up next after the break.
Thinking about building your home or business? Well, you can check us out at CT Creativity. Here we can design or take your design and ideas and add our touch of creativity to architectural drawings and details which will build your future home or business. At CT Creativity there are 2 options. Option 1, our basic prints, which includes all floor plans and details with 3D views of the exterior. Option 2, our advanced prints, which includes all floor plans, details, 3D views of the exterior and interior with realistic pictures of the entire property, giving you a direct look into your future. Give us a call at 318-1627 or 318-4664. CT Creativity, where creativity stands out.
CTC News, sponsored by UTLNV, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Duggins Shopping Center.
And now our 3-day weather forecast for the islands of Statia, Saba, and St. Martin. On Statia and Saba, tonight, October 24th, partly cloudy, 86 degrees Fahrenheit, with 20% chance of rain and winds east-southeast at 14 miles per hour. On Thursday, October 25th, partly cloudy, 84 degrees Fahrenheit, 20% chance of rain, with winds east-southeast at 16 miles per hour. On Friday, October 26, partly cloudy, 84 degrees Fahrenheit, 20% chance of rain with winds southeast at 15 miles per hour. And on St. Martin, tonight, October 24th, partly cloudy, 86 degrees Fahrenheit with 20% chance of rain and winds southeast at 12 miles per hour. On Thursday, October 25th, partly cloudy, 86 degrees Fahrenheit, 20% chance of rain with winds southeast at 12 miles per hour. On Friday, October 26th, partly cloudy, 86 degrees Fahrenheit, 20% chance of rain, and winds south-southeast at 13 miles per hour. That was our 3-day weather forecast. Thanks again for tuning in to another edition of CTC News with Alicia Redan. Until Friday night, good night and be blessed.